I definitely agree with you there. Simply because it's not only for himself, but for a potential melee
10
core.
seconds remaining.
15%. It's up to 65%
5
bonus damage
seconds
and
remaining.
cleave.
Dire team ban.
I don't think so, personally. I haven't either.
remaining.
Honestly, it doesn't seem too bad.
5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Or maybe if you got that Alk Magnus. Warriors Gaming came here today to win. They only have their research.
Radiant team ban. Yeah. 10 seconds.
Both straps still fairly open. Especially considering Warriors Gaming, I believe it was just yesterday.
Remaining.
When they picked this Ember Spirit, it was actually Ajit playing it from the safe lane.
Reserve time.
I don't remember, but it was definitely something that also basically both heroes could be lane. Simply because the matchup was going to be really bad for Ember Spirit. I think they were against the Shadow Fiend, if anything.
Dire team pick.
Faceless also know their opponents fairly well. They bound the Versaw.
True. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
What Warriors Gaming go with? I wonder if they actually have
Reserve time.
an answer to this Magnus. Similar to how they dealt with the Darkseer. I wonder if there's a that they decided on that can actually counteract this Magnus offlane. Because I feel like every time Ice gets this Magnus, he's always really farm. Just kind of does whatever he wants in the off.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
I think that one's much harder than casting Yule. Those are the kind of plays where you just think to yourself, man, that sounds amazing in your head. And then once you miss it, then you're just like, yeah. Yeah, it's one of those plays that makes you look like a god if it works, and you look like the worst player in the world when you miss. Okay, and we got the Magi Bodyguard.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Being a bodyguard does it really require you to be that smart? You just gotta be really strong, handsome, right? Definitely not. You don't. He actually, I guess he's not that bad, but he's just not as strong as Ogre. I think the amount of damage he can put out with Ignite is just far greater than anything Spirit Breaker can offer. Unless you bash someone 3 times, then you're like better than an Ogre. Not the case. You know, speaking of these bodyguard roles, I just remembered, like, I guess it's a fairly old strat, but I do remember some Chinese teams picking Broodmother to protect carries. Remember that?
10 seconds remaining.
It was something really weird, but I just remember that they picked Broodmother as
5 seconds remaining.
bodyguard. But it was like an invisible bodyguard.
Reserve time.
Not interesting at all.
Outworld Devourer.
Centaur Scepter is
Dire
honestly
team
like
ban.
one of the best scepters in the game. And the OD as well. Alright, so I think this is like
10
first game
seconds
after the
remaining.
last 4, I'd say, that FACELESS have played, 4 or 5,
5
that Jabs
seconds
isn't
remaining.
playing Ember Spirit. I feel like he's been playing Ember Spirit every single game.
10 seconds remaining. Radiant.
I don't
team
even
ban.
recall an Invoker. I can only remember Ember Spirit.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
I'm starting to think that Warriors Gaming is... There actually might be okay. Ember
10 seconds
might
remaining.
actually be a safe lane Ember again, just because the OD got
5
picked,
seconds
and then you can have
remaining.
a support and Weaver, and you just pick a more favorable mid for yourself, like Sniper maybe. Wait a second, what is
Fire
this?
team pick.
I mean Wraith King. Oh, you're right. Damn, good observation. Alright.
10 seconds remaining.
But I never think of
5 seconds remaining.
right. Wraith King. Damn. And the anti-mage in return. Alright, this is the Wraith King counter. Not with that level 25 though. Well, not sold by the Wraith King or by the Warriors Gaming lineup. Yeah, also Wraith King getting searing changed once and then having all his mana drain and dying.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Prepare for
And
battle.
I think if he gets to free farm, I think he should probably go for Midas. I think he actually, I think he goes for Midas here.
Let me look.
So I get scouted out.
More intelligence at level 10, and then at level 15 you get more DPS on his Wraith Fire Blast. Okay. I guess that's the one he's gonna take.
Duration is 2 seconds. Damage per second is 65. 50 damage per second is actually not that bad.
It's like
I guess.
almost doubling, right?
Well, it's just a.
Yeah. Oh. It used to be
30 seconds.
30. Now it's 100 more. That's a lot. And then
Well, no, there's initial damage and then there's the burn damage.
yeah, damage per
I see what
second.
you mean. I see what you mean. Sorry. So 200 plus what is that?
Like 200 more?
230 in total. So it's
Yeah.
430.
That's a decent size.
That's a pretty good.
really good. Like, but I'm pretty sure that's the one that he'll take, right? Like,
The
do you want 50
battle
movement
begins.
speed?
I think the DPS is probably better.
Meant to have this.
All right, let's see how this works out. New hero once again.
Yeah. I mean, the game already is not going well for Faceless because for the first time ever, Eyesight Sights does not trap a support on a cliff to start off the game, so.
Also true. It's like, yep. Offle's just gonna start on the off lane.
Okay. Not gonna lie, when the Weaver was picked, I just thought it was like core. I didn't think about the support option. Even though we've been seeing a lot more of that recently.
Considering it's a 2-on-2 setup, I don't expect too much to happen. It's like Jabs is already bullying Nana a bit. XY closing in the gap between him and X Nova. All it takes is one ignite and you just lose all your health as a disruptor against Ogre.
Hasn't skilled his first point yet.
Fair. Never know if you need a one fire blast.
Oh,
that
clutch.
gold.
Yeah, clutch. Wait,
Alright.
what? The range tree. Did not want to get with the program.
Well, denying anything is actually pretty good, especially the range creep.
Yeah.
XY, he gets that blood. He got the bless, and he has him level 1 in power.
Bless in power. Look at him go. Just
The
clean.
ultimate bodyguard.
Yo, X Nova wants to fight this. He's like, you got no ignite. I ain't afraid.
A golden thread.
Afu stealing the bounty rune. Go back for his own one as well.
Fish.
Yeah, why not? He's got Sakushi. This mid lane is not going well for Nana. I say that he's actually like kept up in terms of CS, but this is where it starts to really get hard. Once Shaps starts spamming his imprisonment.
Why? Pretending like he's here to zone.
What do you mean pretending? He is here to zone.
I mean this illusion in mid.
Oh, I see.
Oh, nuts. Bottom lane. Very close to dying. It is gonna go down.
Bug's gonna take him down.
Bug's OP.
And going for the 1-1-1 build. Alright, Roof Stomp. Showing Blackroot's boss right now on the bottom lane. And Ben right clicks for so much damage.
E9. Crawling blade as well. Gonna be much in the way of stopping him from farming here.
Yeah, he's actually got more CS than Black, which is quite surprising. I guess the Weaver has been doing a very good job in harassing. So I don't think you would say this is a free farm enough lane for him to go
Yeah, definitely
Midas,
not.
right? Like, we probably need to see something like Armlip Link. Lay Mail is a popular choice as well, but maybe that HOD, man. Everybody. And their mom getting the HOD.
Maybe that's what Black's gonna end up getting. HOD. HOD on every hero.
Yep.
A gift from the tempest of battle. Double
Like-
damage.
He's farming pretty well up here. I like the skill build coming out of him. Just again going for that empower farming build. Oh, mid lane. Trouble. Jab's also in a lot of trouble here too.
Yeah, they lift him up here. The Flame Guard keep him alive. Jab's gonna be the first one to go down, and they might even turn it around. XY pops a Fairy Fire by Nana, so he's gonna be alive. Do they have glimpse? Are they chasing?
Oh,
now
Afu in the back.
Back line. 2 games in a row now. WG Unity winning the mid lane hard. They start this game with a 0-4 lead here in favor of WG.
What a bait. Really surprised for that. Oh, nuts. Get Ben at least. I was saying it's kind of surprising that they went for that kill, even though they didn't really have the best of ways to remove that flame guard. Yeah. You can't remove the flame guard. It's a really dangerous. I
think they felt confident that Jabs was going to be able to orb him down, but it was love on orb, but he wasn't proccing essence a lot, so each orb fewer and fewer damage as it went on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Black close to reincarnation, but I think they're going to try to force out a kill before he gets there. Gets hoof stomp. Afu not showing up with the bugs just yet. Here comes the bugs. The Hellfire Blast's going to come back out, but oh man, if he got that crit to complete, maybe they would have had something going. Black is going to get chased down, and the Medallion Courage is already online on Afu. That's going to be yet another kill on him.
Yeah, and now the laning phase seems to be getting better and better for Warriors Gaming.
Yeah. I mean, I expected FACELESS to do like much better in the laning phase. They had the OD versus Ember matchup. I should be able to get farm top, but I didn't expect this lane at the bottom to suffer so much. The Weaver in particular has made it super difficult for FACELESS.
Alright, they're chasing Ben again. Black does have done in a moment.
Okay, but
any follow-up?
Oh, pops his ult. The fire is going to burn him dead. No, he's going to be fine. And on the back line here, it's going to be nuts.
Oh, and nuts. He's going to go down again, I think.
The bugs. He's going to try to right click
hit.
Right click.
Lord Weaver just tearing apart this safely.
Yep. Top lane Ajit going for a straight Battle Fury. None of that HOD BS, you know? I kind of like it. Stick to the roots.
Good old, yeah, good old Battle Fury.
Not even boots, not even treads. This is like pushing it a little bit hard.
Birdie, I mean, he's feeling the pressure though, so if he's allowed to get away with it, why not, right?
Well, Burning in an interview said that like he always goes for treads first, or he prefers to go treads first because it allows him to pressure the enemy offlaner by quite a bit. And that alone is worth delaying the Battle Fury. But yeah, this game, I guess Ice is mostly jungling anyway, so it's just farm.
I think another thing to note is that the faster he gets his Battle Fury, I guess the earlier his support can just sit in lane and get some experience and farm for himself.
Sure.
Dire's middle tower.
A lot of those in the bottom lane.
They dust them
spotted out.
They need a chains on him. They lift him up. Hellfire Blast is going to be there, but they have a Hoof Stomp, and I think Apu is going to get burned. Fire is good.
Are they going to follow up on this?
Right, so notice how Wraith King did not have his reincarnation skilled up, because he'll only skill it up when he's about to die if he wants it to trigger. Because the cooldown is so long that sometimes you don't want it to trigger randomly on any death. But eventually,
anyone playing late, something that gets over. Play science.